There are many people out there who like to learn about underwater creatures, how they live, and their characteristics. Since exploring in the wild is not always convenient for everyone, you might be looking at other options. But is the Sea Life Aquarium worth visiting on the Sunshine Coast, and what will you see there? Well, today's video will answer all your questions and help you decide if it's a place for you. This includes my personal review, pricing, shows, and how much time do you need. So let's get to it. Overall, I think the Sea Life is absolutely worth visiting on the Sunshine Coast. It offers a unique and educational experience for all ages, making it a great family-friendly attraction. The aquarium boasts over 11 different theme zones with over 12,000 creatures to see, including sharks, stingrays, turtles, and even the seals. The exhibits are well maintained and provide an up-close look at these fascinating animals in their natural habitats. If you're a lover of the underwater like Matt and I, then you'll certainly love the experience of visiting at least once. But I do think it offers much more for families with young children who can get excited about it over and over again. Some of my pros would be: Sea Life features an informative journey through the marine world, making it ideal for both children and adults to learn about the variety of sea creatures and their ecosystems. There are several interactive zones that allows visitors to engage directly with the exhibits, such as touch pools and live feeding sessions. Guests can enjoy a diverse array of species, from colourful tropical fish to sharks and playful seals. It's designed to cater for families with children, providing activities and displays that are both fun and educational. It's located in Mooloolaba, right in the heart of the Sunshine Coast. As for the cons, being a popular attraction, Sea Life can get quite busy, especially during weekends and holidays, which might detract from the personal experience. While the experience is valuable, some may find the ticket prices a bit steep, particularly for larger families. Dining choices within the aquarium can be very limited. And those who have visited multiple times might find the exhibit changes and new features are very infrequent, possibly reducing the novelty of repeat visits. Mooloolaba is almost the halfway point between Noosa Heads and Caloundra, with the Sea Life Centre, previously the Underwater World, on Park and Parade. It's located near the wharf, which is a tourist hub with river views and places like a bakery, coffee shop, Asian or Italian cuisine. Alternatively, it is a departure point for additional tours like the whale watching, diving, sunset cruises down the canal, or the aqueduct ride. It's also walking distance from the gorgeous stretch of beach and the main esplanade of dining options and boutique stores. There's also plenty of free parking outside, but please remember there is a 4-hour limit here. Ticket prices for Sea Life start for an adult at $35 and $24 for a child, and it's open from 9 till 3 daily, with the last entry admitted at 2 p.m. It's a small establishment, so I felt the price was very reasonable compared to the other wildlife experiences in the area. There are variations to the price with behind-the-scenes tours, a VR experience, and a weekday special for adult and child tickets. They even have an annual pass ticket for $89 per adult and $59 per child. So if you're looking to go multiple times, it could work out cheaper for more than 3 visits. I find it best to plan your time and ensure you see the shows and talks you're interested in. Plus, that it's a relatively small place, I find it easy to walk back and forth to get to them. There are private encounters you can purchase for an additional charge, or another way to put it is the additional charge includes the general admission. These tend to be over $100 per person and must be booked in advance, but it's best to check their website for times as they don't happen every day. Apart from that, general admission allows you to see the following. One of the most engaging experiences is the Sea Star touch display and the Stingray area. This is one of the first things you'll see when entering the door, and even better that the live talk is available soon after opening. This interactive exhibit allows visitors to get up close within the shallow tanks, and I can't help but laugh at the stingrays who are almost jumping out of the tanks to greet you. The touch pools are designed for all ages, providing a unique opportunity to experience the texture and movement of sea stars. The Ray Talk starts at 9:15 a.m. or 1:30 p.m, and the knowledgeable staff guide the interaction and share interesting facts about their behaviours, habitats, and the crucial roles they play in the marine ecosystem. The seal show is definitely a must-do, and you'll find hundreds of people sitting in the arena waiting to watch at 10:30 a.m, 12:30 p.m, and 2 p.m. It's a lively production starring the aquarium's trained seals, who demonstrate their natural abilities in an entertaining and informative display. You can expect to marvel at the seals' agility and intelligence as they perform tricks, interact with trainers, and learn about conservation efforts to protect these cute and remarkable animals. If you hang around after the show, they even have an opportunity for you to get a photo taken with the seal. It's said to be a seal kiss with their mouth pressed against your cheek. Obviously, this is for an extra charge, and I remember doing it in the early 2000s before Sea Life changed their name from Underwater World. I could have sat and watched the penguin exhibit for ages, but you can find more information at 9:30 a.m. for the live show. You'll see a few different burrows around, plus a few of them waddling the exhibit and some swimming in the water. The habitat is designed to mimic their natural surrounding, and I find them adorable to watch them play and hear their cute little chirpy noises. I saw one of the staff members come out to feed them, and they get so excited when they expect food to come. The ocean tunnel is a highlight of Sea Life and offers a spectacular 360-degree view of life beneath the waves. They have live talks here at 9:45 a.m, 11:30 a.m, and 1 p.m. But unfortunately, I've missed the live talk this time. Spend as much time as you like in the tunnel and watch the massive stingrays glide over the top of you. I saw a few different breeds of sharks like grey nurse and reef sharks, plus gropers and other tropical fish. This first-hand immersive experience gives you a unique perspective on the ocean creatures and their ecosystems. You might not know this, but Matt and I are divers, and quite a few years ago we actually dived in the ocean tunnel tank. Surprisingly, they still offer this shark swimming experience, and it currently costs about $299 per person. This is obviously for the more adventurous people, and although you don't need a diving ticket to do it, you do need to be 14 years or older with a decent level of swimming ability. Under the guidance of the instructors, participants can dive into the shark tank and interact in a safe and controlled environment. It is both thrilling and educational, offering a deeper understanding of the importance of sharks. There is no special talk for the jellyfish, but you can sit there and be mesmerised by them all day. I found a few different tanks, and even some have fluorescent lighting that changes colours as you witness them moving around. Obviously, the exhibit highlights the delicate beauty and unique forms these fascinating creatures like blue blubbers and moon jellies. But interestingly, did you know that they're actually older than the dinosaurs? The Seahorse Kingdom talk is at 11 a.m, and you can find them right after the stingray and touch tank as you walk through the front door. You can learn about their unique biology and breeding habits of seahorses, along with the conservation efforts to protect these vulnerable species. We've dived with a lot of seahorses in the wild over the years, and it's always nice to see the different varieties. The time needed to explore sea life largely depends on your level of interest in marine life and your pace of exploration. We spent about 2 to 3 hours walking around, but I can't say that we actually read all the information boards, and some people could spend more time there. Perhaps even a better part of the day to take advantage of the educational qualities, especially if you're planning to include any behind-the-scenes tours or unique experiences. Honestly, I didn't even bother with the food or drinks area, but Matt did grab a coffee there before heading into the seal show. I didn't see a lot of options, and since we're only there for a couple of hours, we ended up finding a nice restaurant on the Esplanade. However, if you're really hungry and need a quick bite to eat, I did see some packets of chips, pies, hot dogs, pre-made sandwiches, ice creams, chocolate, and a drinks fridge. As a whole, the aquarium is accessible to almost everyone, and they even have free entry to carers with applicable ID. It's equipped with ramps and elevators to accommodate wheelchairs and strollers. Plus, there is a first come, first serve on wheelchairs available for those that need them. From what I can see, the only limitations to this are with specific behind-the-scenes tours and private animal experiences. You're lucky to know the entire Sea Life facility is indoors, so yes, it is one of the best things you can do on the Sunshine Coast in the rain. Ethical behaviours always play a big part in any facility like this, and I always prefer to see the creatures in the wild. However, this is not always available to everybody, and I like how it can teach awareness to a whole range of people. Sea Life is committed to marine conservation and sustainable practices, playing an active role in preserving aquatic life and their habitats. These conservation efforts include partnerships with various environmental organisations to protect endangered species, restore marine ecosystems, and reduce plastic waste in our ocean. So now that we have the underwater creatures ticked off on our bucket list, what else are you supposed to do? We'll start by clicking here for my other things to do on the Sunshine Coast, and let's see what else you can get up to. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you for the next one.